Well, hello, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Taurus, this is going to be your love reading. Let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. All right, Taurus, first card coming out here is the Eight of Cups. Hopefully you guys can see that. I want to make sure it's not, there we go. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. You guys are feeling heartbroken over something. You're feeling unfulfilled. You're feeling dissatisfied. You're feeling irritated. Now, this is interesting. I got to look at this myself. Okay. This man has something in his hand and he's about to hit the pumpkin. Some of you guys actually have to get out some frustrations on something that is non-human. This is a love reading. Okay, don't try to take out your frustrations on people because of your lover or ex-lover, and don't take out your frustrations on them. Just figure out a way to woo-saw here. But no, on a serious note, I definitely see that for some of you, you are hurting big time. You are hurting big time. And you don't necessarily know where to dispense this energy. You don't really know how to get it out, this frustration that you feel. We are going to clarify all of these. We are. Let's see what comes out next. This is for Taurus. Ah, Taurus. Let's see. What's coming out here for Taurus? Next card is the Seven of Cups. You guys are confused as ever when it comes down to someone. Now, of course, we're saying that you have options, but do you really want to even consider other people? Especially with that Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is saying dissatisfaction. A lot of y'all got different people who want you and you don't want none of them. You're dating 3 people, 4 people, 2 people, and ain't neither one of them hitting on nothing. You're just like, nah, it's too many of y'all and none of y'all doing nothing. Now, this could be just one person that you're dealing with and you're just confused. You don't know how to feel. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to do. Your brain is scattered. Your emotions are scattered. You do have mixed emotions. Some of you know that part of the choice could be just completely letting someone go. And you're just like, I don't know what to do. But this is the Seven of Cups. Both of these are cups. So we're talking about feelings here. Your feelings are very much so highlighted in this reading so far. Someone could have, like, I'm not going to say ghost you, but I feel like someone is hiding. Like someone isn't really being truthful about something. Like, and it's more so their personality, or it could be their sexuality. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This could be, this could be. This is for Taurus. Let's see what else is coming out here for Taurus. Let's see. Something flipped over. What is that? Knight of Cups. I'm not going to take it, but you got the Knight of Cups that came out. There's a love offer coming in here. Let's see who it's from, Taurus. Y'all know it'd be getting messy with y'all. You got the World card here. You want to know what I see with that card? That your person hasn't learned their lessons. This is being stuck in a loop. This is stuck in a loop. Some of you guys, your person grew up abused. Oh, I don't even know if I should say that, but I'm telling you, I saw an image of, like, I don't know if they have a mean mother or a father or something like that, because I just see, and you may not even know this about this person because they're very defensive. That's one thing that I'm getting off of them. They're very, very defensive. Okay, very closed in. There's some things that even the family members haven't even told you, especially if you were very close to this person. But this person has been abused. And sometimes it's not even about parental abuse. This could be like in relationships. Like they feel like a crash test dummy. Like they've been effed around. And some of you guys are like, that's impossible. This person is good looking. This person is, this person has a lot of, they're popular and they get a lot of attention. That's true, but maybe not always. Maybe in like the most pivotal years, they really needed some type of support and they didn't get it. So this person is very closed off. I also see that for some of you, this person could be from across seas. They can either live across the ocean or they are from a different country. There is somebody, and it looks like you haven't talked to them in a while. There is someone who's going to come in, kind of pop up, someone that you actually like, who's going to come in expressing themselves. They're going to tell you things that you were wondering, because this feels like you were wondering something a while ago about where this person went or how they were feeling or why they did certain things. I mean, it could have been like a month ago, could have been way longer than that. It could have been over 2 years ago. But this person is going to come in and explain something to you. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to clarify. Let's clarify that 8 of Cups here for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. Let's see. You got the 2 of Pentacles coming out. Taurus, not everything has to be perfect in relationships, by the way. Please know that. Like, I don't know if your person feels that things have to be a certain way in order for them to like really anchor themselves in this connection. But I feel like someone is a perfectionist to some degree. Okay. Like, you know, I can't be with you right now because of, you know, my money ain't right, which is okay. I agree with that. I don't necessarily think that you should date if you're not financially stable, because dating is very, very expensive. But I feel like it's other things that's not pertaining to money. I feel like, you know, they just feel like things have to be perfect. And I kind of agree to a certain degree, not necessarily perfect, but for them, things have to be right before they can fully pull themselves into this connection. So for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's working on themselves. That's it. Now for others, I'm going to tell you, that is hitting the 8 of Cups. And this is saying, remember it says unfulfillment for you, dissatisfaction for you. Look at how they got you all over the place. Your feelings been up and down. Remember I said this is all about emotions. It's an emotional roller coaster. 1 minute you falling in love, you all good, your eyes all big and got the hard eyes and everything. The next minute you're crying because they treating you like shit. 1 minute you're excited, 1 minute you're depressed. Right? And I think that the universe is trying to get you to focus on something. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with people who are shallow and manipulative, and they're only self-serving. Some of you guys are staying in a connection because you're a little possessive too. Like they're kind of giving you all the signs, but for some of you, you kind of stand here because you're a little possessive. You may not know that though, but that's what it's showing. Let's go ahead. Let's get that 7 of Cups for Taurus. Ace of Swords. You guys are definitely going to get clarity. Remember I said that confusion card? You're going to know what this is. You're going to know if there's someone around. You're going to know if you need to, which person you're going to choose, which person you're going to move forward with. You're going to know that. And not make this more difficult than what it has to be. Okay? There is someone that your person has been dealing with or has dealt with that keeps coming back around. Now, this is interesting because I don't know if this person is if they're letting this person back in or if they just keep coming back around. Let's see. This is crazy because it feels like every time they got together, it just seems like they'll get together and then it'll fall apart again. But this person just won't fucking leave. This is interesting because I don't know how I saw that, but I saw it. Let me see what's happening here. This is for Taurus. They won't leave them alone. Oh yeah, you're dealing with someone who, like it says, unpredictable. Hell yeah. and they keep dealing with other people. This is why you're up and down. Baby, if they got options, you got options. Please utilize your options. Stop pretending like you don't see other people, because they ain't looking at you in that way. Not in a rough way. I'm not saying it in that way. Believe me. Let me just make sure I correct myself. They're not looking at you as the only option. They haven't gotten to that point yet. Please look, like keep your options open and see what else is out there, because some of you guys are closing yourself off, and I don't like that, because this person ain't doing that. When they want to talk to somebody else, guess what they do? They shut down on you. They get in an argument intentionally so they won't see you. This is what I'm saying. Then you're unclear. Then you don't know what's happening. Then you're starting to have these negative thoughts. You again, remember I told you, starting to get depressed, and then you're in this sense of despair. This person knows what they're doing. So no, I don't want you guys closing yourself off. Please don't. Some of you guys may have blocked this person. I do see that there could be an unblocking here, because I do see communication. Ooh, let's see. 10 of Wands. This person knows for a fact that they're going to have to change. There's going to have to be external changes in order for this to work. And I just don't think that they want to. Part of that 10 of Wands is like, that's too much responsibility. This is how this is going to end up ending, because they don't want to change. And I'm not saying that you are going to sit back and wait, because you are not. But you are going to have to pick your battles here. That 2 of Pentacles is like, okay, now it's time to weigh your options. Okay, and you got to get off this emotional roller coaster ride. This ain't it. Let me see. This is for Taurus. Please find a beauty within yourself. You don't even realize how other people see how fine you are, because you're so busy worried about this other person. There are other people who are saying that you are attractive. This person feels like home to you, and that's the reason why you're not leaving. Oh my God, you guys are so attractive. You got different people who are wanting you. Please open your eyes up, Taurus, please. Some of you guys are going to be moving. You may actually run into someone new, or run into another person, meaning like bumping into because you moved to a different house or a different neighborhood or something like that, or someone moved into your neighborhood. I see something like that, because I see them outside of your home or around your home. Some of you are suffering in silence. Okay, some of you guys are grieving a loss of a connection, meaning that dissatisfaction we saw earlier, and you're trying to cope here. I do see you opening up your options, but you have to be real with yourself. Like, do you want to really, are you ready for that? Because if you're not, chill out for a second. But you got to see the beauty inside of you. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. The person that you're dealing with, like I said before, that's the World card that came out here. There's going to be a chapter that's going to close. And you know what? I want to be honest. They may not even be gone. They may come back up in here another year or two. Okay. But you are, and I'm not saying this is to hold on. They're going to be out of your energy by the end. But I'm just saying that there's a possibility that they will. But I see that this is going to end. Something that has been too much of a burden emotionally is going to end. Okay, because it's just too fucking much according to what I'm saying, right? I see you putting up boundaries, and I see you cutting them away. But I don't know. I feel like for some of you, this is the best thing in life right now. This person, loving this person. That's the only goodness that you can get out of life, is them. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, okay? Because we're going to have another reading coming up. But Taurus, this is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.